at Northern Arizona, and in fact had a chance to get a bye in the tournament, end up losing that game to snap their 6-game win streak, and here they are playing on day one. We are underway for the 6-11 game, and it's the 11th seed in the Vikings controlling the ball. Leah Fitzgerald with a pass to Esmeralda Morales, over to Jada Lewis. Working the clock early, getting stuffed there, and now 4 seconds left on the shot clock to make something happen. They got to get it off, and they don't notice, and it's a shot clock violation. Chelsea Gregg right away getting her team to pay attention. She's wanting them to snap in. We're here, it's game time, let's go. Idaho with the quick shot and make. Tiana Johnson has been good as a transfer, interconference transfer.
Those are always interesting when you look at interconference transfers. Sac State last year to Idaho, and Coach Newley found a place for her, and she definitely likes to shoot the basketball, finding her groove early.
Morales pulls up. Kicks it out to Fitzgerald inside, up and in for Rema Ogele. Started now in 25 of 27 games.
She's given them a nice look at 6'3" underneath the basket, averaging just under 5 points and 5 rebounds a game.
Bucket good for Johnson. She has 4.
Coach Newley's also benefited from Louise Forsyth, who is a transfer from Gonzaga. He's had some transfers with just some roster shifting that has really been great for him and benefited him.
Allison Kirby draws a foul on the floor. Esmeralda Morales, the freshman, picking up her first. Was a shooting foul. So Kirby shooting free throws. Went to Timberlake High School, I should say, in Idaho.
She started for Coach Newley as a freshman, started in all 33 games and averaged just under 5 points. She's just started 5 starts, but found her way with Coach Newley off the bench.
Esmeralda Morales draining a 3. And a 1-point affair, 6-5 Idaho. Long 3, got it for Sydney Gandy. And with that 3-point, that's now 553 consecutive games for Idaho making a 3. Of course, that's the John Newley game plan.
Visiting with Taylor Pierce before the game. Certainly offensively driven team. And she talked about her players just being ready to go and what it means to be in a tournament and have the season start over. So being a 6 seed doesn't matter at this point. Everyone is even.
I don't know that I've ever seen that. A little fist bump from the ref. Esmeralda Morales got it after getting up late off the floor. I think just clearing up the play going on. Turn and jump, but that's good for Jada Lewis. A miss on the other end, and here come the Vikings. Both teams 3 for 4 from the floor. And there's a whistle.
Esmeralda Morales doing a really good job with the read there. She had the quick step on Gandy, and she just continued to the basket. Drew the foul, and she'll shoot free throws.
Gandy picking up her second, so she's gonna check out quick. Foul trouble for the sophomore, not good news. Less than 3 minutes into the game for John Newley. Morales making the first.
This team saw each other twice in conference play, and Idaho prevailing in both of those games by a significant margin. Again, Idaho just a very offensive-driven team, and Portland State playing that 2-3 zone. And when we talked to Coach Craig just about growing up in that zone and really sticking with it and working through the growing pains, that has been her motto this year.
It's under Lynn Kennedy for 7 years at Portland State when he was the head coach before moving on to McNeese State. Took a couple players his way. Had to rebuild. And Chelsea's trying to do that.
We talk about the transfer portal benefiting John Newley, and it definitely hurt Portland State in terms of just recruiting and roster management.
Tiana Johnson missing the three and the long rebound for the Vikings. Neohila. To Savannah Diwali. She passes on to Esmeralda Morales. Dish inside and the fight up. Ogele will draw a foul. And Tiana Johnson with her first personal. Kelly just 57% from the line, but connects on her first. Hasn't had too many free throw attempts over the course of the season. It was 34 and 35 for her, but makes them both.
Portland State really affected by COVID protocol this year. The city of Portland had different quarantine. They did not change from 10 to 5 day, forcing them to really have to reschedule games and go through 21 days without playing, Jenny. That's challenging in the middle of a season.
Really challenging when you're trying to build your own philosophy as a new coach. You don't get to test it out in games played. They fought through all the adversity, and Chelsea Gregg very quick to say, we're not about excuses. We know the record, we see it. It's 0-20, but it's about teaching these kids they have opportunity every day, and that's what she told them getting here to Boise.
I know, and you do talk about the Monday games. Portland State ended up with 8 of those, 6 of the 8 on the road, which is really challenging when you look at prepping for 3 games a week, and they weren't alone with those struggles. It's just how it went this year with those Monday games.
Louise Forsythe off the bench with that offensive rebound, gets it back in the hands of Tiana Johnson. She has 6 now, and a tied game at 11. Good defense by Idaho, and Beyonce B getting her hands on it, jump ball, and the Vandals have it. And that'll take us to our media timeout. All knotted up at 11 in the 6-11 game between Idaho and Portland State.
It's the end of a good day's work in Idaho. Time to punch out. Time to check in and catch up. Time to remind ourselves that what we work for isn't a paycheck. It's to make the good things we have even better. So here's to your good day's work. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe money is a thing. It's not everything.
At My Place Hotels, we understand the importance of home. It's the place to relax, pick out your favorite treats, and share them with the ones you love. Home is where you make memories that last a lifetime. Where you can let loose, be yourself, and just have fun. Whether it's overnight or an extended stay, make my place your place.
At ICCU, to make a difference, it takes just one connection. A friendly face, an open ear, a helping hand. And then something amazing happens. We find out that we're better together. This is what Idaho Central does in our communities every day. We help our members with the small things and big dreams. This is what believing in you is all about. Idaho Central Credit Union, looking after your daily balance.
All tied up at 11 here back in Boise. 6 seed Idaho and 11 seed Portland State, our final game of the day. 3 Big Sky games to open up the action here on a Monday. Great tournament that lasts all week long. The men are starting to trickle into town. They'll begin their tournament on Wednesday. Of course, tomorrow we'll see brand new 5 teams. You have the 4-5 game, both of them earning a bye, and then the top 3 seeds facing the winners of today's games. UNC has advanced, Weber State has advanced, and who will be next? Is it going to be Idaho or Portland State? Tiana Johnson inside, too strong. Rainbows over the basket.
It's a long road once you get to Boise, especially with these opening round games. You've got to win 4 to win it all. And season just finishing up for these teams on Friday. There's a quick turnaround as tournament play for especially this 6 through 11.
Yeah, the bye definitely benefits, there's no doubt.
As the week progresses, it does.
Yes, absolutely. Up and in, big 3 for Louise Forsythe.
The Gonzaga transfer finding her rhythm with Idaho.
She has 42 threes on the season, and on the other end, some defense as well. Getting a hand in there. Kirby drives the lane, back out. Forsythe with the pass. Back in, and she goes to work. Draws the foul, 3-point opportunity.
Seeing the agility of Louise Forsythe, she hits the jumper and then also comes down the floor and shows her ball handling as she takes it to the basket with the finish. Drawing in the 3-point play. She's certainly been a spark off the bench for Idaho.
Yeah, John Newley's used her in a variety of ways. She started 10 games this season, so in those games you have her in the lineup, you have a little extra height at 6'1" as a guard, and then off the bench, you get production. 3-point play converted, she has 6. And also congratulations to her for making Big Sky Conference as an honorable mention.
Idaho has that long length at the guard position with Tiana Johnson, Louise Forsythe, and Beyonce B, over 6 feet, and just able to really use that height to their advantage.
Ogele with 6, and the Vikings trying to make a run after a turnover. They trail by 4, 17-13. From the corner, no good for Dollywall. Idaho sets it up. You can hear Chelsea Gregg over here. She's willing the defense to get tenacious in their 2-3 zone.
Portland State definitely experienced some success in that 2-3 zone, winning the championship in 2018.
Good hustle for the offensive rebound, and underneath, can't capitalize, doesn't get the roll for Ogele.
Such a strong play to the basket.
Beyonce B, that's her shot. Turn and shoot on the baseline, and her first points.
Beyonce B has been one of my favorite players in the league to watch. Jenny, we've had the honor to follow a lot of these players' entire careers now that this is our 4th year together. Beyonce B just a player that plays both ends of the floor, and it's admirable.
Ogele leads the Vikings with 8. 19-15. Vandals still ahead by 4. Pull up off the dribble and gets the roll. Forsyth with 8. She's a good shooter. 4 years at Gonzaga. And again, that extra year that players can get through COVID, a lot of them using it via the transfer portal to just get a different experience.
Right, the British Columbia product. Her mother, father, and grandfather played for the University of British Columbia.
Wow. Asha Mollis will head to the line for free throws. Foul on Ogele. So she'll take a seat on the bench. A couple of substitutions for Chelsea Gregg. Alea Fitzgerald back in for the Vikings. First free throw good for Wallace. And missing the second. 21-15, Idaho up. Excuse me, 22-15. Idaho up by 7. You see the 6'3" sophomore, Riley Kilty, in the game. Wasn't sure if she was gonna play today because she's had an ankle injury. She was in a boot. It happened her last game against Idaho. Long 3, Kirby connection.
It's just good offense by Idaho, all sparing from Beyonce B's nice rebound and outlet pass. Idaho patient on offense. Just multiple weapons from behind the arc.
Jumper good for 2, they're calling it. 24-15. 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kirby with the ball inside, turn and shoot, got it. Louise Forsythe, double digits to lead all Idaho Vandals. And they now have a 12-point lead, 27-15. Both teams got the scoring going, but Idaho with the big advantage, building a double-digit lead after 10. Got it. How easy is that? It was just a swipe it over. Got it. How easy is that? It was just a swipe it over. 10 points right now, averaging 12.9 a game.
She's just got such a quick release. Louise Forsythe, just that length, Jenny. And she can lead the break. She has a great quick release, turnaround, spot up jumper. 10 points in 7 minutes of action. You've got to be happy if you're Coach Newley with Louise Forsythe coming off the bench and giving you that lift.
Great look from Esmeralda Morales to start the second quarter here and start the scoring again for Portland State and the Vikings. Idaho up by 10, 27-17. For Chelsea Gregg, that message in between the quarters is just to stick with it and get the offense rolling again. You got to get a little tenacious on defense in the zone.
We played a lot of 2-3 in my day back at Montana, and it's certainly a team defense. If you have one breakdown, you can be exposed. So you have to find your identity within that 2-3 zone, and I think Portland State is still trying to find that on the defensive end. And give credit to Coach Craig. She is committed to that style of defense.
The inside feed and the big stuff from Beyonce B, but Dollywall got it back, and, Coach Ogele got it back, and she's in double figures.
Coach Newley wanted the travel over there. He's been somewhat animated over here across from us, Jenny.
He has been. Ashlyn Wallace missing a three-point attempt. Idaho 3 for 8 from distance. No, that's part of their game.
You see that moving screen up top. They are really watching that. If there is any movement with legs or arms, any type of arm bar even made, any gesture towards, and that's the risk of those top high ball screens with your post players. Any movement, and they are gonna call it.
So the turnover there makes it 4 now for Portland State, and Idaho's been good capitalizing. See if they can get points off that. They have 5 of them so far off the turnovers. That's going to be a jump ball, and possession will stay with the Vandals.
If you're Coach Newley, you really like the rebounding of Tiana Johnson there, and just Beyonce with an uncharacteristic miss down low, but Tiana Johnson keeping them alive with the second chance opportunity.
Slight advantage for the Vandals on the boards. 12 to the 10 for Portland State. Tiana Johnson getting in the lane, up and in.
Coach Newley looking for the contact. He thought that should have been an and one. Just a great read by Tiana Johnson.
Jada Lewis dribbles from left to right. They swing the ball. Off the mark for Dollywall. Allison Kirby with the pass. Into Tiana Johnson. Kirby cutting. And she got stuffed. Alea Fitzgerald getting the block. And the Vikings desperately looking for points, down 31-19. Jada Lewis stepped back for 3. Offensive board and hit the deck was Morales. You could kind of tell her face was shocked by that hit in midair. Here come some subs for Portland State.
Take a look. Take a look at here, just a hustle play. I think sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time in basketball, and you get this physicality call. No ill intention there, but just 2 players really hustling for the ball.
Shot clock at 7. Beyonce B with the rebound. Allison Kirby setting up the Vandals offense. Kirby, open look. Leaves it short, but B with an offensive rebound. Forsyth couldn't finish. And Sid Schultz will have the ball. Morales has been a nice freshman pickup for Portland State. She gets fouled there by B. The first for Beyonce. Morales from Bethel High School in Washington. Chelsea Gregg starting 3 freshmen. So again, you talk about youth and experience, new program, rebuilding, and a lot of the players that Chelsea Gregg was working with as an assistant, as an associate head coach, a lot of players she recruited chose to leave the program when Lynn Kennedy left the program.
Desiree Hansen, we all know she was a fan favorite, followed Coach Kennedy to McNeese State. And Kylie Jimenez, which was part of the really amazing Portland State team that won the championship. She transferred to Nevada to play with her sister and had made that decision early on, just wanted to finish her career with her sister. But that does create recruiting gaps. And it's difficult when you lose those types of players, when you've recruited around them and you feel like you should have that sort of veteran leadership at the guard position, and it's just not there.
Nice feed inside. They're going to call it on the floor. Foul on Ogele, and that's her second. Morgan Baird will check in. Sophomore from Oregon. B over 2 defenders. And it's going to stay Idaho ball, knocked out by the Vikings. Ten-point game here, close to midway through the second quarter. Kirby and Tiana Johnson playing catch. They get Forsyth involved. She picks up her dribble to Beyonce B. Wide open Tiana Johnson off the glass. She's in double figures with 10.
That's just a tough overload with Forsyth, Johnson, and B all on the same side. Just added height and agility that they can add to the game, and it's a tough matchup for any team in the Big Sky Conference. Beyonce B just doing a good job finding Tiana Johnson.
No field goals for Portland State in close to 4 minutes. They're 0 for their last 4, and B inside. Couldn't take advantage, but got a rebound and the roll. There she goes with 12.
Beyonce B showing why she's a unanimous first-team all-conference selection. She's got a younger sister on the roster, too, that I think will be a great thing for the Big Sky Conference to have another B that's an Idaho Vandal. And if you're Coach Newley, you're pretty excited about that.
Great for Coach Newley indeed. Keep it in the family. Beyonce B has 6, a couple of her teammates in double figures, and it's 35-21. Vandals lead.
At My Place Hotels, we understand the importance of home. It's the place to relax, pick out your favorite treats, and share them with the ones you love. Home is where you make memories that last a lifetime. Where you can let loose, be yourself, and just have fun. Whether it's overnight or an extended stay, make My Place your place.
At ICCU, to make a difference, it takes just one connection, a friendly face, an open ear, a helping hand. And then something amazing happens. We find out that we're better together. This is what Idaho Central does in our communities every day. We help our members with the small things and big dreams. This is what believing in you is all about. Idaho Central Credit Union, looking after your daily balance. Every time you use your ICCU Premier Rewards Visa card, you're earning rewards. Whether it's cash back or points, being a member of Idaho Central really pays back. Start earning points and getting cash back for your everyday purchases. It's a win-win. Idaho Central Credit Union. We believe life should be rewarding.
Idaho up by 14. Tiana Johnson, the transfer from Sacramento State, helping them out. 1 of 2 in double figures. This is just what she does. Put the ball in her hands and she'll find the basket.
You're seeing the definite
on the court action, getting ready to go. 35-21. 4:24 to go here in the second quarter. Vandals so far with a convincing lead. Portland State just kind of looking to get someone hot. Ogele has 10, Morales with 9. Lewis, the only other Viking with points. Just didn't know where she was under the basket. A rebound and push for Gila. Three-point doesn't fall, and yet offensive rebound.
Great second chance opportunity for Portland State. As the clock ticks down, you want to get some offensive momentum going into the half.
Jenna Kilty with the pull-up. And that was nowhere near the basket. Just 7 for 25 from the floor, the Vikings. Idaho with the hustle, back to the ball. Johnson catch and shoot on the baseline.
Idaho just spreads that zone and just finds a way.
A dozen for Johnson, 6 for 9 from the floor.
We got a couple perimeter shooters that are just licking their chops, waiting to shoot the ball, and Louise Forsyth and Tiana Johnson, just a couple of those two.
Morales doesn't see the shot clock winding down. It's now at 1. She throws up a prayer and should be a shot clock violation. Good pressure by Idaho, good defense. There's a look at Chelsea Gregg, again, her first year. Been in the program for the last 7 years before this. A 16-point lead for Idaho, and they've been on a 6-0 run. Just a tough angle there from the baseline. Uhila hands it off. Dollywall drives, has 2 Vandals on her, creates a little separation, and those are her first points of the evening.
Such a nice finish.
She's the 3rd leading scorer for Portland State, averages 10 a game.
Great composure in the lane to have that finish.
Forsyth with the drive, and she draws a foul.
Portland State learning their identity in that zone play, but Idaho just capitalizing on it. Obviously, both of these teams have scouted each other, and we know this. There's not a whole lot that these teams can show each other. Idaho doing a really good job finding their length and their long, I should say length in Louise Forsyth, Beyonce, and Tiana Johnson, all on the wing and able to penetrate and also pull up for the jump shot. Just a lot of height at over 6 feet.
3rd time these 2 teams have matched up in 8 days. So you think they're sick of seeing each other? They had back-to-back games on February 28th and March 2nd. It was a blowout on Idaho's home court, and they won 64-39. And the last meeting, a little bit closer, a 5-point loss for the Vikings.
Esmeralda Morales had 22 points, 8 assists and 3 steals in that game that was so close. Savannah Dollywall, 19 points, 3 assists. and Fitzgerald with 10 points and 4 assists. So there were moments where they really were able to put together good stretches of basketball, Jenny, against this Idaho team. They came up short, but that's promising for Portland State.
Yeah, all learning opportunities for the Vikings. Kirby to Johnson, fake dribble off the glass. She's at 14. The Kalispell, Montana native. Very familiar to Big Sky foes.
Her dad, Trigg, played for Montana State. So Montana roots, basketball roots in their family.
Sid Schultz can't get it to rattle in. She chases it down but knocks it out of bounds.
Coach Newley has had a Montana connection with both of the Klinker sisters coming out of Fairfield, Montana, and playing for Coach Newley. Of course, we've seen Coach Newley in the mix of these tournaments as he's progressed every year, either to the semifinals or finals. In all of our neutral site tournaments.
He's had a lot of fun players over the years. You'll remember Michaela Ferenz and Taylor Pierce, who of course is now on his staff. Keep the good shooters around for as long as you can. Allison Kirby, one of them, and she has 8 points and a couple of threes at the buzzer. Back in Boise, start of the third quarter here between Idaho and Portland State. The Vandals with a 20-point lead. Portland State will start the second half.
Our first quarter of action was fairly evenly matched, but second quarter was all Idaho. Jenny, 16 points to Portland State's 8.
Big difference. Portland State shooting 27.6%. They average about 37% from the floor per game. Beyonce B under the basket, short but a foul. Savannah Dhaliwal will get charged with her second.
Such a nice, strong move by Beyonce. Taking the ball hard to the hole, realizes where she's at. She's got 2 defenders hanging on her, and she's able to get to the line.
Beyonce B, first team Big Sky Conference, was also on the first team last season. She was the Roar Player of the Week towards the end of February, and then also this week, the reigning Roar Player of the Week. Scored 40 points against Portland State. Last time they saw each other, got a hand on that ball, but it stays with the Vikings.
She's the complete package. Academic all-conference all the years she has played for Idaho. Just a great student and a great basketball player.
Allison Kirby, all 5'7" of her, got in there and tipped the ball to her teammate. One dribble and the roll in. So Beyonce B coming out strong here in the third quarter. She's up to 9.
If you're Portland State and you're playing that 2-3, you cannot allow a player like Beyonce B to command her presence at the low block because she will make you pay.
Ball inside, and O'Gelly misses. She leads the Vikings in this contest with 10 points. Nice 3-ball from Allison Kirby, and she's in double figures.
Pretty offense by Idaho. You'll notice Beyonce B with the rebound, and she leads the break and draws in the defender. Idaho has multiple weapons. They're making it tough for Portland State.
49-23 here in Boise. Idaho with the big advantage. They continue to build, and we'll take a break from Idaho Central Arena.
I would consider us the collective of designers.
What's awesome is to be able to combine everything.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy. We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
I would consider us the collective of designers.
Being able to work anywhere.
I would consider us the collective of designers.
Being able to work anywhere.
Blackness in full and at home.
In the landscape.
I would consider us the collective of designers.
What's awesome is to be able to combine everything.
It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito. It's amazing. He's talking about motorcycle insurance, and people love it.
I am so pumped to be back with you guys for March Madness. You remember the first time we...
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
They found me. Blackness in full and at home.
In the landscape.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon. Nope, Daisy's got light.
Black
Is to unfold.
Idaho on a 6-0 run here in the third quarter to build their lead, 49-23. It'll be Vikings ball with 8:38 to go here in the third quarter. Buzzer sounds ready to play. Coming out of the media timeout. Again, Portland State 0-20 this year in conference play. 11-9 for Idaho. Idaho had their struggles though, Krista. You look early in the season, they lost 10 straight games. That is not a John Newley-like when you look at Idaho and their program, but they sure bounced back and they have found their footing. They fought through adversity. They had 6 straight wins towards the end of the season and won 7 of their last 9.
It's a credit to Coach Newley in that his teams don't roll over. They continue to fight. They continue to find ways to get better.
Air ball from Jada Lewis.
They had a tough loss against Northern Arizona to end the regular season. That was just such a strange game as we were talking to Coach Newley about the leak in the dome at the end of that game. And just a tough loss from a very strong NAU team. And again, uncharacteristic like for Idaho to not be in the top 5 as they have been in all the years that we've been in a neutral site tournament. They've been a 1 through 5.
Beyonce B joins 3 of her teammates in double figures and grabs a rebound on the other end. So she has a double-double. 11 points, 12 boards. Tiana Johnson short and Allison Kirby falling to the ground, going for the offensive board.
Beyonce B, the ability to run the point as well. Just good ball handling. I'm gonna see her, Beyonce B finds Tiana Johnson. Had the step up, just couldn't finish with the angle, and just a solid hustle play right there. Those are those unfortunate hustle fouls that just happen, and you can see the good sportsmanship as they help each other up the court.
Wallace and Kirby playing catch up top. Finds Tiana Johnson. How many times do you think she's taken that shot in her career?
She's got the baseline jumper down. And it's difficult because you have to make a decision on that zone whether or not you're going to take away that baseline or if you're going to guard the basket. And Coach Newley has it scouted well. He spreads the floor, and there's many opportunities for scoring.
Good stop and pop for Jada Lewis. Tiana Johnson with 1 dribble, and ball got contested. B had the rebound. She'll get fouled on the putback.
just a late call there, a late whistle, but the angle was just as such that they saw the contact.
Sid Schultz got the foul. She'll check out. And Morgan Baird in. B making the second, so she's at a dozen. Thirteen rebounds, so impressive for B. Off ball, and it'll be the Vandals. Baird gets the foul for the Vikings. 6:10 here in the third. 54-25. Good hand on the ball for Fitzgerald. Kirby connecting once again.
So we've had the discussion in the narrative of whether or not the first round bye is advantageous with being able to get comfortable with the floor, Jenny. So
yeah.
Day 2, Idaho, if they do beat Portland State here, they're comfortable. They've got some confidence, momentum building as we progress in this tournament.
Foul's gonna go on Jada Lewis. That'll be her second personal. Allison Kirby, by the way, up to 14 points, 4 threes made. She had 25 threes on the season in 29 games. She was averaging less than 1 3 made a game, and here she is with 4. Tournament time, right? Anyone's time to get in the spotlight.
If you're a shooter, you're definitely wanting to pull the trigger against his own, and if you get hot.
Tiana Johnson took an extra step under there, it looked like, but no whistle. Missed the basket completely. Here's the Vikings, just 2 points so far in this quarter, halfway through, under the 5-minute mark in the third. And a turnover.
Right idea by Morgan Baird. Just not quite there, just a little bit too much on that ball, but certainly the right idea.
57-25. Idaho has more than doubled their point total over Portland State. We'll take a break here from Boise.
At My Place Hotels, we understand the importance of home. It's the place to relax, pick out your favorite treats, and share them with the ones you love. Home is where you make memories that last a lifetime. Where you can let loose, be yourself, and just have fun. Whether it's overnight or an extended stay, make My Place your place.
Getting ahead in life can take hard work. It also takes a few important relationships. So whether you're looking for a new vehicle loan to expand your business or save for retirement, at Westmark Credit Union, we're there for you at every step. And right now, sign up for a new checking account or do 75 debit transactions in your existing account and you'll be entered to win $5,000. That's $5,000 that will definitely get you a few steps ahead. Westmark Credit Union, a relationship that grows with you.
University of Idaho, vandals experience breakthroughs every single day.
For the first time, fire crews are using a new type of technology.
But how is one measured? A pounding heart? A newfound passion? How long friendships last after graduation? Can you measure a breakthrough by being the first in your field? Or the first in your family? Yeah, there are lots of ways to measure breakthroughs. Are you ready for yours?
Back in Boise, here's a look at the Big Sky Women's Basketball Championship bracket. Earlier today, we saw Northern Colorado advance. They will play the #1 seed in Idaho State tomorrow. An upset as Weber State, the 10th seed, beats Sacramento State by 10 before this game. And right now, Idaho easily handling Portland State. Winner of this one will go on to face Southern Utah tomorrow. So 3 of the 4 games all set up. Southern Utah and Tracy Sanders just waiting on who they're going to play. And right now, all signs point to it being the 6th seed in Idaho and John Newley's squad.
Jenny, I think we have a big day of basketball, you and I, together.
Yeah,
4 games.
Love Tuesday. It's 4 games. It's when we start seeing the tournament build against the top 3 seeds. And of course, that 4-5 game never seems to disappoint. Hopefully we'll get that again tomorrow.
And I know it's so fun calling with you and progressing with the tournament because you do get to follow these teams and follow different players that step up during the tournament that maybe didn't during the regular season.
It seems like we always find new heroes here in Boise.
We find their tournament legs.
Ogale on the other end, by the way, 12 points for her on the Vikings. Turn and shoot, and that's short for Forsyth. Under 4 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 30-point advantage for the Vandals. And Ogale, she's getting her points. Six for 9 from the field today. Forsyth. Baseline long jumper and weak side rebound from Baird. Baird just doubling up on the rebounds, grabs an offensive one and over the glass. Fitzgerald had to have a good laugh at herself, also probably pretty frustrated.
Morgan Baird with the nice rebound, just the long bounce, and she's able to keep it alive for Portland State and give them a second chance opportunity. And we talked to Coach Greg about this yesterday in that you have to look for small wins. You have to look for small successes. You have to look for various stat categories where you experience a win. When you've got such a young roster and you've taken over a new team that just hasn't experienced success, Jenny, in 0-20. And it was really interesting to see her positivity and trying to find a way with her roster.
Ogale is working hard. She'll go to the line. Again, 14 points for her, looking to add. Foul went on Kirby. That was her 2nd. Yeah, I really like that about Chelsea Gregg because you're trying to give your team confidence. And when your team's losing every single night like they did in the Big Sky, going 0-20, it's hard to build on that confidence because all they see is a loss every night. But she's saying we have to dig deep. We have to dig between the lines, between the stat sheet, and find out where we did win and how we can build upon that. And that's really kind of just the basics of laying your own foundation. Again, she's been in the program for so long, but a lot of players left, and it is like starting over from scratch.
Coach Greg has some Montana roots too. 4 years as an assistant coach at the University of Great Falls, University of Providence, where she met her husband, who is also on staff, and we've seen that as a trend within the Big Sky.
Oh, nice steal. Good heads-up play by Ohila.
Coach Greg also talked about the struggles of having a little one on the road.
Yeah,
Oliver, which
two-year-old
is
Oliver.
just dear to me because I also have an Oliver who is almost 13. But it was also a real struggle as a working parent and trying to have a toddler on the road.
Yeah, it's hard with little kids. There's a foul
You understand
right there
that,
for
Jenny.
Beyonce B. Yeah, it is. We have 2 little kids at home, and so I think both of us connected with Chelsea yesterday because we've been through those struggles of being a working mom. And I think it's really awesome what she's doing because, yes, you have the family environment, your husband's on staff, you know, the little ones around, but she said something so valuable and important, I think, to working moms, and that is, when I'm here, I want to be 100% present and not be distracted. But when I'm at home, my family is the most important thing. And it's always that mantra, be where your feet are, right? Easier said than done. But I really like that she's trying to teach that lesson to these college athletes. Right, just that strong female role that you can do it all, but it takes a lot of work.
In formative years, 18 to 22, it's important to have good leadership at the coaching level. And we see that on both sides here with Coach Newley and Coach Gray.
Yeah, we've seen Coach Newley's daughter around, his young daughter over the years in the tournaments. And
I know his 3 daughters, Bailey, Bodie, and Bexley, and his wife, Kara. Not sure if they're here, but John Newley just loving being a dad of girls.
And a girl dad. A girl dad to 3 biological ones, and then all these adopted ones that have come through the Vandals program over the last 14 years. By the way, John's sitting at 399 wins. So when you think about that, today could be a very big mark for him as a head coach. 242 of those are at Idaho. Of course, he spent years before that at the rival in Idaho State. He was 93 and 82. He's been doing this a long time. And of course, Idaho has been in and out of the Big Sky.
They returned to the Big Sky 2015, 2016. And such an interesting tournament. That was, Idaho State had upset Montana State. It was a number 9 seed, Jenny, that upset a number 1. But, you know, you got Taylor Pierce on the bench, and she was a freshman on that squad, and Idaho was just so tough behind Christina Salvador and Allie Ford, just incredible Idaho Vandals, and she credits those leaders to helping her set the stage for her playing career. And I think it's just awesome to see the players that are assistant coaches now in our programs in the Big Sky Conference. 7. There are 7 programs out of the 11 that have former players on staff. And I think that's incredible.
Baird can't get a free throw to go in. It is pretty cool, and it's cool when you talk about a name like Taylor Pierce. Of course, she set an NCAA record back in 2018-19, and there's some points for Forsyth. She was 16 with that 3. Speaking of threes, 154 for Taylor Pierce that year when she set the NCAA record. 472 threes in her career, which was second all time. And honestly, when you look back at the Splash Sisters, it was like if the ball crosses half court or is anywhere near it and it's in their hands, they are a threat to shoot a 3.
It was remarkable to watch. They are 2 of my favorite players and just awesome people too. And it's just stellar careers. They did so much for Idaho, and there was just a lot of success. So going back to your point, they were back-to-back champs from the WAC over to the Big Sky Conference. So Christina Salvador went to 3 NCAA tournaments under John Newley, 2 in the WAC and 1 in the Big Sky. That's impressive as they've come over and been a force.
Baird finally gets a free throw to fall. Her first point. Nice feed outside to Forsyth. Leaves the 3 short. Jordan Allred, the freshman, getting some minutes. She averages about 10 a game. Number 30 for Idaho in for John Newley. Great looking pass from Dollywall.
And I think this Idaho team had to find their strengths, and they lost quite a few players. Gabby Harrington, just incredible, had an incredible year. First team all-conference last year, and the loss of Gina Markson and Haley Christopher, who are not playing any longer. There were some changes on this Idaho roster.
Yeah, big time, and an air ball there to end the 3rd quarter. 32-34. Back to action here. 4th quarter underway in the final quarter of the day. Jada Lewis, long 3, can't get it to roll.
We've had some exciting basketball, Jenny. Been a good day.
Has been a good day, and look forward to 4 more games tomorrow. Of course, the top 3 seeds, Idaho State, #1, they'll face off against UNC. It'll be the 4-5 game, Northern Arizona and Montana. Looking forward to that one. Montana State and Weber State, who had the upset of the day so far. And Southern Utah will face the winner of this one. All signs pointing again to Idaho. Turnover caused there. Seen some bench players in for Chelsea Gregg, and this is part of that, you know, winning the day, winning the moment, winning what you can, just building the experience for them. So next year, when they're a year older and they come to Boise, they've been on this court. It's not new.
Lots of adversity for all of these athletes in the last 2 years. Just lots of changes, stops and starts. Kind of crazy travel, all surrounding COVID.
I think it's a theme, right? When you talk to all the coaches, it's, you know, they all start with, we're not here to make excuses. It's just been really challenging because you don't have a solid schedule. Sometimes you're getting that stoppage, you're having to regroup your team, but your team's all over with quarantine. Obviously, COVID went rampant through December and January. A lot of stoppages throughout the conference and really throughout the country in college basketball, having to make those adjustments with quarantine. Up and in, and good points for Esmeralda Morales. She's in double figures with 11.
She's #1 on the team with assists this year, 105. 3-point, almost just under 4 assists per game. Leading scorer.
She's played over 1,000 minutes this year, so a lot of time on the court for her to lead the team.
And she's a freshman, at only 5'5". She seems to find her way into the lane with lots of post players, but she's had success this year within her roster. And if you're Coach Gregg, you're looking to build off of that. You're looking to build off of a solid freshman group that you can mold over the next 4 years.
Yeah, Esmeralda Morales along with Alea Fitzgerald and Rima Ogele, 3 freshmen that start for Chelsea Gregg.
Jenny, we've certainly enjoyed Boise so far. It's been a little chilly outside. I will say that.
Always sneaky chilly. I think we'd learn our lesson. Like, still bring your parka. I come from Denver. You come from Missoula. We know what it's like in a mountain town. Boise has mountains.
Right.
Bring the coat. I think we're all just ready for March and the weather to warm up.
You think March Madness. You think sunshine, nice weather.
It's always warm in the gym, though. That you can count on, except for the hockey. The ice is right below us here at Idaho Central Arena, minor league hockey.
We certainly feel that by the end of the day.
Nice feed from B. Those two have such a great connection. Johnson missing the shot, grabbing her own rebound, and Idaho will reset. Miss from Allred, and they'll go to the Vikings.
If you're Coach Newley, you do like to see Tiana Johnson just crashing the boards. She averages 6 rebounds a game, but as the competition increases in this road in Boise, we used to say road to Reno, but now it's Big Sky in Boise, that will become critical that you can rebound and play with the various teams. It just seems like the teams that are going to advance rebound the basketball.
Always things to work on with 6:50 left. John Newley's gonna still expect a lot from Idaho, and he gets the Tiana Johnson special rebound and putback. She's at 18, 6 rebounds. Forsyth leads all scorers with 20, but 4 Vandals in double figures. And the foul will send it Portland State's way. excuse me, Ogele with the turnover will send it Idaho's way. 3-second violation. Sydney Gandy to Tiana Johnson. Gandy, the sophomore, with just 3 points in this one. She had an early 3. Speaking of threes, there's the miss. It was Riley Alexander, the senior from Coldwater, Kansas. She's played in 21 games now this season. Doesn't average too many minutes, but Coach Newley getting her an opportunity with the big lead. Ogele has 18 points. I think that freshman status for her, it's only going to grow and grow. What a great opportunity here to be on the big stage and be able to contribute inside like she has.
You can see the potential.
And there's another rebound to add to her stat sheet. 7. Another 8 rebounds and the putback. I love her fight and how she just keeps playing. She's at 20 points.
Just playing a little over 16 minutes a game. And she's come on strong. I'm gonna watch the rebound here. Just great positioning as she comes up with the rebound and put back. Just a strong move underneath.
.21 points now. Well above her career high, previously at 14. So she's making some moves at the Big Sky Conference, making her presence known. Too well short for Morales, but look again, another offensive rebound and putback. That is 23.
Looks like basketball runs deep in their family. Her brother, Daniel Ogele, who played for college basketball at Navy and Mercyhurst University, and she also wants to be an orthopedic surgeon. So she's got it all figured out on.
Got the smarts, got the hoops, and now she's got the attention of the Big Sky Conference. Really coming into her own as a freshman. 68-45. Idaho in clear control of this one. We still have 4:26 remaining in the game.
They found me.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
I think we should explore a few solutions.
Grammarly suggests.
They found me.
PTI, I need the PDF, COB, AKA EOD. What's the ETA?
ASAP.
PTI, I need the PDF, COB, AKA EOD. What's the ETA?
ASAP.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
PTI, I need the PDF, COB, AKA EOD. What's the ETA?
ASAP.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon. Nope, Daisy's got
found me.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon. Nope, Daisy's got
PTI, I need the PDF, COB, aka EOD. What's the ETA?
ASAP.
You and me, partner. Center of town, high noon. Nope, Daisy's got
Is it going to be your time? Or
Wow, Rima Ogele with quite a game. The freshman has been unbelievable. 23 points for her. That is a career high. And yes, Portland State is trailing Idaho here, but these are important moments to build upon for Chelsea Gregg and her program.
Just great post play underneath. Just solid, strong moves to the basket, showing her agility and her athleticism. And I think that's very encouraging underneath, and she's boarded the ball well.
Mia Hila shooting free throws, misses the first, makes the second. Back to Ogele for a minute. She's had double figures since the first 2 games of the season. She had 10 points and then 14 points and only been in single digits the rest of the year. So all of a sudden she turned beast mode on here in the second half. Idaho has been beast mode since the beginning of the game, and that includes the play of Sydney Gandy and team from behind the arc. She's now at 6. And that's the 8th three-pointer for Idaho. Turnover, and underneath to Dollywall with 4.
Just a great job running the floor by Dollywall. Tiana Johnson just trying to catch her, but she just ran the floor so strong. Great basket by Portland State.
Savannah has been quiet this game. Dollywall, she's had 19 points against Idaho on Wednesday. It was 9 for 14 from the floor and just 4 points here tonight. 3:15 to go, and a quick little timeout for these two. For Idaho, 71 points. They average 68 on the season. 48 points for Portland State. Again, it's been a rough road. I don't think we need to explain that when you look at the score. And then you see just 5 wins for Portland State this season under Chelsea Gregg, their first-year head coach. But she hasn't stopped teaching. She's committed to the process, committed to the program. She's asking these college basketball players to buy in and do the exact same. 0 for 20 in conference. And they will most likely leave Boise here with yet another loss. But again, can't preach enough about experience, especially for the freshmen.
Previewing just a little bit of the matchup between Idaho and Southern Utah. They split on the season. Southern Utah winning in February, but the last time that they saw each other was back in December. So that was early on. The Big Sky Conference opened up play December 2nd and 4th, and then everyone went to non-conference play. So it was kind of an interesting schedule, but with 11 teams, Jenny, and all teams playing twice, that's how the schedule played out.
Yeah, interesting schedule break. So Chelsea Gregg getting a lot of minutes to her bench, but still keeping Ogele in the game. See if she can't add to her career high of 23 points and 9 rebounds. John Newey also getting some minutes for his bench. And a turnaround jumper for Riley Kelty. Or excuse me.
Madison Rubino.
Thank you. Substitution timeout to get players in.
Coach Newley, these are critical minutes for some of your players that might not see the floor. Getting that tournament action and tournament minutes is program building.
And there's a look at Skylar B., the sister of Beyonce B. She's now playing in her 5th game. Just logged 14 minutes this early freshman season for her. But again, her sister Beyonce, a junior, so they'll have an opportunity as senior, sophomore next year to get some good minutes together.
5'11", joins her sister. Her parents, Brad and Jada. There's B, Skylar, and brother Holden. Just a special family.
Think back to the Clinker sisters, and now you can have the B sisters. Really likes to keep it in the family. If you get one good one, there has to be some good genes in the other one, right?
Right.
Ashlyn Wallace picking up her 2nd. Ohila back to the line, makes her 1st. Grew up in Anchorage, Alaska. So Madison Rubino will end up on the stat sheet with a rebound, try to get points there. B with a scoop shot, no good. Love the whole bench up though. They're rooting on their teammates that don't get much time during the season, and there's a steal for Ashlyn Wallace. Can't make the scoop shot, fighting underneath. And a smiling ear-to-ear Skylar B, happy to be in the game. Trying to make big sis proud, and of course teammates too. Ashlyn Wallace with the steal and the finish.
Love watching the team celebrate. Taking a look over there, Allison Kirby just swatting the towel on the court. Just excited to see various teammates get in the game and get a score.
40 seconds to go in the contest. Good defense down below by Madison Rubino. Sydney Gandy will dribble down the clock. Skylar B with the dribble and pass out. And Idaho just moving the ball around as the clock winds down. Shot for Wallace. No good, and the rebound to Portland State. Take their time. Dribbling it up. Saru Garte will have the ball. And that'll be the ball game. 75-52, Idaho came out scoring, and they never looked back. John Newley in an unfamiliar place, playing on the first day of the tournament, used to having that bye.